I was watching another document. This will surprise some. I was watching a documentary over the weekend.
Where are you now?
I was. It's called Hitler and the Nazis. Have you seen that? Really excellent documentary. It's got all kinds of actual footage.
Oh, is that the one that keeps popping up on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it popped up so many times, I'm like, okay.
All right, I'll click on the mustache
You got me. You got me. I'm going to do it. So it's actual footage mixed in there with some recreations, and they spend some time talking about the Nuremberg trials. But what it shows you is how everything began in Germany. The rise of Hitler, how he came to power, and the fact that, people were not where they eventually wound up on Jews. I mean, it took some time, and it took some propaganda, but it shows the path that, frankly, we're on right now. And it's chilling to me. How can we be so short-sighted as to follow that path again? To see all of the warning signs that were going on in Germany in the 20s and 30s happening here and completely ignore them. Oh, yeah, okay, we got anti-Semitism on college campuses and in our streets. And, yeah, sure, they're calling for the extermination of Jews, but, that's just a few people. This is how it starts. This is how it spreads.
Yeah, I mean, and aside from that very important factor of the rise of Hitler and Nazis, you didn't even mention our economies. And hyperinflation are right around the corner because we are.
Right.
It's.
And we've talked about this before, but in the Weimar Republic, I think it was 1923, things were so bad that by the time people started getting their paycheck every day, because it had to be that way, because by the afternoon, prices had increased so much that their entire paycheck couldn't buy a loaf of bread. So they'd get their check, which would be, $20 trillion, and they'd run out and they'd get a loaf of bread with it in the morning. If they waited till the afternoon, sorry, the loaf of bread is now $40 trillion. You can't afford it. I mean, that's also a trajectory that we're on right now. Congratulations. I mean, that kind of hyperinflation is not immediately going to happen to us, but we're setting all of the precedent for it.
Okay, listen to this nugget from marketplace.org. This is an article. Let's see. And this is a couple months back. The average monthly payment on a new mortgage rose 46% in 1 year. From
here?
In the United States of America.
My gosh.
Here we go. Okay.
My gosh.
Okay, so this stat is, I'm going to tell you what the average mortgage payment was in the United States at the end of 2021 and then at the end of 2022. $1,400 at the end of 2021.
The average mortgage payment. All right.
At the end of 2022, that was up to $2,045. Almost double.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, well,
in a year?
Let's see, 1,400. Not almost double. Sorry, 1,400 to 2,045. So I mean, still up.
Okay, still
up quite a bit. 46%.
$600.
46% as
Good gosh,
as the article said, Keith.
That's crazy.
I mean that's just on the interest rate. That's the ridiculousness of our interest rates right now.
Yeah.
So I want to see this at the end of 2023. So if you went from 1,400 to 2,045 from end of 2021 to 2022, what was it like a year after that? What is it like today? Because they're not going down.
No, Bidenomics is going really, really well. You're doing so much better than you think you are. Well, I don't know why you can't listen to this man. He's trying to tell you that you're doing great.
What was his quote? They've got the money. They're just mad that things are more expensive.
Yeah, you have plenty of money. And that's what they were telling people in the Weimar Republic. Look, you just got a paycheck that is $10 trillion. Yeah. 4 trillion marks equaled $1 US. 4 trillion was equal to $1. And that's what happens when you just print money. That's what happens when you allow inflation to just spin out of control.
So $2,390. So we've gone from $1,400 monthly payment. This is before property taxes, insurance, stuff like that. So $1,400 a month at the end of 2021. Today it's $23.90.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
What do you tell your kids that are
Nuts.
starting out in the world right now? It's like, good luck being a renter, maybe?
Yeah. Sometimes you don't have to tell them anything because they're experiencing it right now as they're looking for a place to live.
And don't repurpose their rooms.
Right, they're going to be right back in.
Yep. Mm-hmm. This is
Yep.
Biden's America.
Sure is.